Guardians come back strong last night in Denver. They didn't take that first game lying down against the Rockies, 13-7. I guess they got acclimated to that mile-high air.
Oh, yeah.
13-7 was the final last night. They will wrap that series tonight. Same start time, 8:40 is your first pitch against the Rockies. And then the Guardians will come home. They got the Nationals and the Royals on deck for the home stretch at Progressive Field, and then they'll hit the road to play Miami. They'll get to Cincinnati. They'll go up to Toronto, and on and on and on. This Saturday night, by the way, I saw a billboard on the way into work this morning. It's Stephen Kwan jersey night. With the first, I don't know the first how many people.
Usually like 10,000 or something.
Is that what it is? The
Maybe
first
5,000,
15,000 fans is what this says. Now, are they all XLs?
Yeah, usually.
Usually. I mean, aren't these primarily for kids?
No.
They're for grown-ups, okay. The Stephen Kwan jersey is, that's their promotion for Saturday's game. And then $2 pregame in the district from 2 to 4. And then Sunday. Oh, Sunday is Kids Fun Day.
Every Sunday.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Where the kids run the bases?
Yes, usually.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't, I'm not spoiling a surprise. For Father's Day, I already gave it to him. I got Brian one of those 6-pack game things for the Guardians.
Oh, yeah.
And so you basically, you choose just any 6 games, and he gets his daughter on weekends. So I loaded him up with Sunday games, and I was like, she can run the bases every time, and thinking, you know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, this is so cool. I love Kids Day. This is the best. Because then she only they have that whole family deck. I don't know if you guys have been up there.
Yeah.
That like you can see the game, but there's like an indoor play place and all that stuff where it's like, yeah, this is just something for the kids to go run around until they actually get to go onto the field. Because she's good for like a couple innings of actually watching it.
Yeah.
I'd say probably 2 or 3 innings before it's time to go for a walk and see what else is going on.
Well, I know over the course of the summer, we will get to more, because it's kind of in our backyard. It's right in our neck of the woods. We'll get to a couple of Lake Erie Crushers games out there in Avon, right? And they're always doing that kind of stuff. If we're in town for the 4th of July, we'll be out there. Because, it's like us and all of our parent friends and the kids, and we can all hang out, and we can drink, and the kids can run around or whatever. But, of course, they have the running the bases. And yesterday at school, my second grader, they had baseball day. And they were like, because it's the last couple days of second grade. Her last day in the second grade is tomorrow. And so yesterday her school had baseball day where they're like, ooh, wear your favorite baseball T-shirt or whatever. Well, she didn't have a baseball T-shirt, so she wore one of the WMMS baseball jerseys, right? And so they had, conversations about this and themes and whatever. And everybody talked about what their favorite part of baseball was. And my daughter's response was the dancing.
Yeah.
Because she associates baseball with dancing or running around the bases or whatever. And you could do worse than that.
Yeah.
I think they should have adult run the bases night.
Oh, God.
Why do the kids get
the adults run the bases during the game. It's just the ones that got to earn it to play.
Well, the kids didn't earn anything. Get
kids
some
don't
adults
have to earn things.
Yeah, they do. Kids have to earn things too. Not running around the bases, but no, of course, I know the play. I'm talking about people who aren't professional base runners. Pull some names out of a hat. Put a little ticket with a seat number inside a Sugardale hot dog.
And if you bite into it.
And you bite into it and you go, what the hell is this? And you pull it out.
A golden ticket for Willy Wonka?
I mean, most people are going to bite right past it and swallow it. But for that rare individual who stops and says, what's this? And pulls out a little paper ticket, like the size of a fortune, in a fortune cookie. And it says,
hot dog fortune.
Get in line to run the bases. And you go, hey, cool. You get 15, 20 people out there. That'd be great. Do it during the 7th inning stretch.
No, hot dog race is in the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I'm sorry?
Between 5th and 6th?
No, that's separate. Those are the people in hot dog costumes. I'm talking about grown-ups who got a ticket in their wiener that they get to run the bases. Why should kids? I mean, ours is a culture that is underpinned by stunted adolescents, right? So you got tons of people who can't let go of their childhoods. So give them something to hang their hat on. Let them run the bases. Put them on the Jumbotron, whatever. Why should the kids have all the fun?
Like at Atlanta Braves games, they have the freeze come out, and you have to try and they get a huge head start, and then
now what's the freeze?
The freeze is a guy that just is really, really fast, and they give a regular person a huge head start, and then he'll run them down and beat them in a race. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. Well, why don't we have something like that?
Well, we have the hot dog races.
They don't have hot dog races?
No.
Oh, that's in place of the hot dog races.
That's their version, yeah.
I see. What is Mustard up to recently? I know for a while.
Cares.
I'm sorry?
No one cares.
Well,
I mean, you don't care.
they've been out of town, so I don't think.
So they've been, okay.
So he'll get back to
The
dominating
hot
on
the hot dogs
Friday.
don't travel with them.
No.
Ah.
Yes, it's a home team.
All right, well, take that on the road, then.
All right. Colorado Rockies fans, here's Cleveland's hot dogs running.
Well, why not? I mean, they've got their own thing. We could have visiting teams come in. Don't you think Guardians fans would love to see the freeze
Yeah, that'd be fun.
at Progressive Field? It'd be fun.
I think it'd be cool.
I'm just out there for the fun. I
Usually
think
they
everybody should be
just-
having fun.
Usually the teams don't want to pay for more people to travel.
Oh, I see. Well, no, they'd have to pay their own way.
Oh, okay. So
But
the
that's when,
freeze
like,
has to
you
pay his own way,
you get what you get. They get on Spirit or something. They come up here and, and they'd have to, I mean, really, well, they'd have to pay for 55, 60 plane tickets in a season. I mean, I'm sure
Not that many.
many.
Hey, Alan. When Mary's roommate gets back, she'll be having a very uncomfortable conversation with Mary about the DM that I sent her, talking about Mary talking all kinds of crap on her on the radio. Later, guys.
What a cool guy.
What's happening? Can't we just have fun?
Dude,
Like,
she's
are you trying to catch people? I don't understand what's happening.
Because this isn't the first time this has happened. That not even about like radio stuff. Like people have messaged her and been like she posted me on her story and got like 2 different messages from different people who are listeners to the show being like, Mary's a piece of crap and you're going to regret living with her. Like, just wait till she
For
shows
what
you
reason?
who she really is. And I'm like, you guys don't understand. Like, you're trying to upset me, but this has nothing to do with her. Like DMing my roommate and trying to mess up her day.
But what is the point of that?
So stupid. Because they're trying to get to me. They're trying to make me
But
mad
why?
and me aggravated and trying to complicate my life. Because people don't like me.
Dude, okay, fine. I take that as written, but what is the point of the extra step? I don't
Any
understand
way
what
to
this.
get to
What
me.
is this?
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
That's
and
their
then
pettiness.
what?
Yeah,
but and then what? This dude DMs allegedly, unless he's goofing, but
Well, I believe it because
Well,
other
can't we just have
she's
fun?
already had like 4 or 5 people DM her about what a piece of trash I
let's just
am.
have fun.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like unwarranted, not even talking about her on air, nothing like that. People will message her, and she's shown them to me like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "People are crazy. Just leave her alone." The only thing I can come up with is that it's because they don't like me. I
Not
can't
only
think
that-
of anything else.
Well, what pisses me off, though, because it's happened to me over the course of my career, is there never, first off, just the intent of trying to do whatever, be a fly in the ointment, fine. But that's never all it is, because they always have to add on their own little flourish, because they don't ever really pay attention to what people are actually saying. They got to add on something else. I remember years ago, my ex-wife goes, so I guess she had some like really good friend or something who lives in Medina. I don't know this person, right? And so years ago, my ex-wife goes, well, so-and-so told me that you were just shredding me on the air. I go, first of all, I have never said anything untoward about you on the air. You're the mother of my children. You're my ex-wife. I said, I'm sure I was recounting some kind of anecdote about probably when we were married, one of these drag-out fights we had. I'm like, but what is the point of this?
I don't know.
I don't understand the point.
Parasocial relationships.
Because I'm sure, Yeah, but
No,
that's
but
usually when you
a
really
good
like
thing.
someone.
Yeah, where someone
Nah.
thinks they know you and they want to be your friend.
It's
and they wanna
unhealthy,
ask
I
you.
think
but
it goes both
but
ways.
Well, it might.
I don't know about
That's-
that because that term is usually for like when someone comes up to you and is like, "Hey, how was your son's birthday party?"
Right.
And you're like, "That's a weird thing for
Like
you to ask
Swifties
me," you know?
who want to murder somebody because they said something bad about Taylor Swift.
Right.
I don't get it.
A hater's gonna hate.
Listen, it's all part of the equation. But my thought is always,
Why involve other people?
nobody does anything for no reason. So what is the reason for that?
For us to talk about it, to get a rise out of me. I don't see. My thing is like, sure, say all the crap you want to about me, DM me, post about me, whatever you want to do about me. Fine. There's no reason to bring other people into it.
By the way, your room. What people fail to realize is your roommate is another person in showbiz.
Right.
They're not an accountant,
No.
right? Who doesn't know how any of this works. So the most likely end result is that the two of you are going to have a larf over it.
They're ridiculous.
I don't
People
understand
are
it.
absolutely ridiculous.
I get people not liking you or not liking me or not liking Bill. I don't understand that
Not
part
like
of it.
me. What?
I don't understand that part of it. The like, I DM'd your roommate. What?
That's weird. Dude.
What?
That's not the first person. It won't be the last.
Bro.
And also, my roommate's hot. She's like, so I don't know. I mean, it's, well, hey, I think she's pretty hot. She's tiny. She's fit. She works out all the time. And so my thing is like, it's
We're more into
always
personalities
men.
over here,
There's-
Mary.
Yeah, I'm
well,
sorry.
I
I'm more of
think
a
I got the job.
sapiosexual. Thank you very much. By the way,
Well-
tiny and fit does not equal hot.
I think she's very pretty.
That means nice
So
from the neck down.
My point
A
is,
shrimp.
it's never been a woman who has DM'd my roommate and been like, let me look out for you. It's always these weirdo listeners that we have that are like, I don't know, trying to start problems or whatever they're doing. And I'm like, I'm not 100% sure there's not a ulterior motive there where they're like, maybe if I can get her to respond to me. You know what I mean? Like a weird
But I'd also
creepy
venture to
dude.
say it's not going to start a problem.
No, not
You-
at all.
right.
She's going to, I mean, she has
It will
twice
not
as
have
many-
the intended effect.
No, she has twice as many followers as I do. And
Have any of her followers messaged you and been like, here's what Sarah was saying
No.
about you. Sarah's a piece of trash.
But she also doesn't have a platform that she's on 25 hours a week just talking. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is that she's not foreign to people commenting mean things or saying things for no reason other than to be hurtful or whatever.
Well, it's very,
what did
very
he say?
strange.
Mary said you don't clean the tub. And I'd be like, yeah, and you
And
don't.
she doesn't.
And
Right.
I'd straight up be like, yeah,
Well,
I was
that's
going
the
to talk
thing.
to you about that. Like,
And that's the thing, too, is it's like, I didn't say anything that wasn't true.
I wasn't like, she's such a terrible person. I hate living with her.
Right.
She's an ass. She just, all she does is lay around. Like, I wasn't talking crap. I was talking about me cleaning the apartment. People are crazy, dude.
Yeah, I mean, and the phrase that I'm really tired of, by the way, when people talk about, haters or whatever, is they go, they're just sitting in their mom's basement. No, they're not.
They're
A lot of
living
These are
lives.
people walking around with jobs and lives
Families
and
and
families, and they've got nice cars, some of them, and they're on their phone. They're not.
Yeah.
No one's in their
weird.
mom's basement anymore. I know
Actually-
that's trying to slag people who kind of have that mindset, but
But it's
not that.
My roommate actually, like last week or 2 weeks ago, we were talking. Some dude left just a horrible comment on one of her videos, just like picking her body apart. She has a really nice body, and then she goes to his page, and it's like him with his daughters, and she sent him a DM and was like, "I really hope that your daughters don't see the kind of
It's
comments you're
so
leaving,
weird.
like on women's pages that you're going to and trying to bring them down. Like you, and not that you need daughters to realize that, but like, hey man, what are you doing?" I don't know. People are crazy.
Well, and also 9 times out of 10, and I imagine if you get any of us on a good day, if you engage with someone and you go, hey, everything okay? What's going on? 9 times out of 10, they'll go, I was having a bad day, whatever, right? And they come back around. But it's like, why does that have to be on me to make you
Right.
feel better?
Well, there's a lot of people, they like to lash out rather than
No, I get it,
look
but
within.
I don't look within. Well, introspection is overrated, but still, it's so strange to me. I'm
Not
like,
when
what?
it's someone that's never done it.
What is? Well, I don't know what these people are doing, but I'm like, what is your end goal here?
To me,
There
to
has
get
to be
me
an-
in trouble.
But
His
it's
end
not
goal
going
is to get me in trouble.
But it's not good. This isn't the 5th grade.
Yeah.
It's not going to get you in trouble. This is not a person who's in an This is not an authority figure to you. I mean, have people ever had roommates before? If you have a roommate that you genuinely don't get along with, you split the rent and you don't talk.
Right.
Very strange. Alan, I have a parasocial relationship with all of you and would totally be best buds with any of you. Well, that's the other side of that coin. I mean, that's fine, but...
Oh, yeah? You think so? Prove it. Come see me at Imposters on Saturday at 9:30, and we'll see if we become best friends after all.
Yeah.
Actually,
BillSquire.com.
you really want to be best friends? Fly to Austin. And see this
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh,
Cap
you think
City.
we'll be best friends? My best friend would show up in Austin to support me.
Oh, boy.
So I don't know, man. I mean, for
Also,
me,
Comedy at a place called Imposters. That's a flex.
Imposters Comedy Theater, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little black box theater. It's a real great place.
All right.
what were
Mary?
you gonna say, Bill?
I was going to say, you guys also have real high hopes for how interesting we are, by the way. Like, yeah, we're on the air here trying to be like the amplified version of ourselves, but hanging out with me is, it's all right. Like, I'm not going to, like, I get, I get my fill of social just hanging out with people, and then I'm like, all right, I'm going home. Like, I'll leave at the drop of a hat, and all my friends know that.
That may be all they want.
Well,
Just because somebody wants to be best
I'm
buds
out
with you
and about, man.
doesn't mean that they want to hang out all the time.
You know what the other thing is? Is like if you're doing this, you're calling people's roommates, you're sending messages to my sister, or whatever you're doing, right? When people do that, it's like, I guess I just don't understand how you think you as a stranger are going to have more influence over my life than I will. And also, I've never done anything to you.
You have, though.
But I haven't.
In their head, they
Just by talking on this show.
Yeah, just by
It's the person
existing.
I've never met, that I've never spoken to in real life, as far as I know. And they're like, wait, like, why are you trying to cause problems? I didn't kiss your wife. I didn't, run over your dog.
my
Like,
Been on the other side of it for so long that it seems so strange. But boy, I can't imagine a scenario in which I was working some square job and I was just flaming people on social media. It just doesn't.
doesn't
Well,
make
some people
sense.
live for it. Some people love doing
No,
it.
I know they do. I know.
like,
I know.
I got a reaction out of them. That makes me feel
I know their
good."
heart grows three
Yeah.
sizes if they're trying to make other people upset. But
There's this other guy.
I understand that is a phenomenon. But boy, I don't get it.
There's a guy who absolutely hates me on Instagram. And I'm assuming it's a guy. I just assume that all of these people are men.
But
Even if
continues
it
to follow you.
doesn't follow me, but comments on all my crap. And I'm like, do you know what this means? This means you're seeking it out. If you don't follow me, that means you are purposely. So I taped that thing with Nate Bargatze last year, right?
Yeah.
And he posted a clip from it like 2 days ago. And it shows up on both mine and Nate's page. So I would understand if you're following Nate Bargatze, then I would show up on his page, and then you'd be like, I didn't want to see this or whatever. But this guy's going in like, Nate's a fraud. He supports family-friendly comedy, but then this bitch brags about driving drunk and like commenting all this crap on Nate's and mine's video, and like calling out Nate for being a piece of crap for supporting me in a way of putting out a 10-minute set that I did. And I'm like, dude, this seems unhinged to me.
I got a guy like that commented on my story about my son coming out as trans. Like, why don't you write some new material? All I ever see is this. I'm like, I haven't posted this clip in it's been like 18 months since the last time I posted that clip.
Yeah.
You are seeing it because you are going to it, or you are following people that share it, or people are reposting it. Like, that's not the only thing that I post. So you are just hyper-focused on this aspect of my life and none of the other stuff that I post, because I haven't posted that clip in a long time.
A different version of this completely, Mary, but it reminded me when you said Nate Bargatze and family-friendly stuff. Because of all these streaming mergers now, like Disney and Hulu and all that, they're all one thing. So we were clicking on Disney the other night, and it's all like a lot of it now is content ingested from Hulu.
Yeah.
Now you can get it at either place. So it's like, there's like Moana and then like murder documentaries on Disney. Like, oh, hey, one place for, do you want to watch The Simpsons or do you want to watch this guy who peels nurses' faces off? because it's all on
Ooh.
Disney Plus. Yeah,
Kind of into the face peeling.
well, it's there. Go find it. You can get it on Hulu and you can get it on Disney Plus.
But yeah, I mean, if you guys could leave other people out of it, that'd be great.
It's just so.
It just
I had,
doesn't
like,
make any
people-
sense.
DM ex-girlfriends when we were dating and be like, "You're dating a loser." You
Wait. They were your exes?
Well, like when I was dating them, they would like DM.
Oh, they're currently
Yeah,
exes.
yeah,
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are guys like that didn't have anything to do with.
And you're like, joke's
either
on
of
you. They
us.
already know that. Ha
Yeah,
ha.
I'm like, listen, they know everything about me.
They're dating me in spite of that.
That's
dummy.
right. Just to get under your skin. All right, I got to take a break. Want those Saves the Day tickets? Saves the Day and Senses Fail are on the New Jersey versus the World tour.